Working title Kapara.
כל רמת השרון.
Working title Kapara.
שחר חסון. יוחאי ספונדר.
What's Kapara?
It's in English.
WTK, it's the short of Working Title Kapara. This is our show. This is the 50th show. So we do 50 times in a row, every week.
Every week.
The date?
Unbelievable. 50, it's good for you to say it 50 because it's easy. It's not...
No, you always say 15.
15, but
yes.
it's easier to tell.
Yeah,
to
it's
say.
way easier than if you have another digit there. It's like
It's
15.
a problem.
But next week you're gonna say 51st.
The 51st. Wow, now
That's gonna be a bummer.
Let's be
again.
happy from this week, okay?
Let's live the moment.
Yes.
And the date is September 19th.
Yes.
And we're happy, most likely, right?
Yes,
we're happy.
yes.
We have a happy day.
Of course.
We're having a happy
We have
day.
a very, very important guest today.
Yeah.
It's a man that we grew.
We grew on him.
We grew on him.
We grew on him.
Yes.
So he doesn't know it yet, but
He
we're
knows.
gonna tell him.
He knows. I told him, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the few artists that people in my age telling me that they grew up
Yes,
on it.
yes. That's nice. That's nice.
Sarah, it happens to you too?
Of course, I told you
From
that.
your
One day a father and his son came to my show, and after the show, the father told to his son, you know who is this? This Shachar Hason. I grew up on him. The father. And now you say, man, I'm old, you know, I'm after 40.
Yes.
It's 40.
You are old. Man.
Yes, and when you're doing like stand-up for, I think I do it like 17 years.
You say 17 years for 3 years already.
So how...
I don't know.
Since I was 23 or something, you know? And how long you do it?
22 years.
You see?
Wow.
That's man. First of all, let's say the name because...
This is Avi Greinik, you guys.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you so much, Avi, that you came, and we struggled to bring him because you know
Yeah, it was
because he doesn't have a car and we need to take him.
No, it's very easy, but I wanted to make a pause on you. You know,
Yes.
Like, I'm important.
You
To
wanna
feel
make us
hard
feel
to
like-
get, you know?
Yeah, I'm hard to get.
If
I
you
felt the
want.
star quality there. You know,
Yes.
it was, but,
Yes, if you want, maybe you can take Idan, but not me. I'm hard.
No,
I'm hard.
I'm paying to a woman that have my human schedule. Yes, and it's not a real schedule. It's a fake schedule.
You always fake schedule. When you in show business, you always say stuff. You know, I
Yes.
need to wake up tomorrow early. I have
Yes.
shooting. I have
saying,
stuff.
are you free? You say, let me check in
Let me
my schedule,
check.
and you take the time because you
And
want
you don't have anything. You just
course.
open your schedule and it's empty. You
And
call to your agent and he's like, I don't remember what's your name. Who are you? You know? Who are you? You know? So it's always we always try to give like to לשדר.
Broadcast.
Yes, it's nice to say, but it doesn't what I mean. But you try to broadcast that.
Not the podcast.
I know. You try to give the feeling that everything
to
is
give the
okay,
feeling.
you know?
Right.
That I'm doing business, I'm working, I'm shooting. Always people ask you, so what are you working right now, you know?
Yes.
So singers, they can say, I work on a new album, I collecting song. As a comedian, what you can say? I collecting.
I'm thinking about stupid stuff
Yeah,
now.
you know,
I have stupid thoughts.
So
Yes.
it's, as a comedian, you've got to say stuff, you know, because you don't want people to think that you're like...
Of course.
So, Avi, right now, first of all, Avi Greinik, yes?
Yes.
Because I don't want people to confuse, you know what I mean?
About what?
About the...
If it's Avi or Avi Greinik.
Yes, just Avi, because Greinik is for me, I remember more Greinik than
Yes.
Avi, you know?
Right.
Greinik.
People in the industrial call me Greinik because Avi it's a name from the Pezav.
It's a very common
Avi
name.
Ovalot, Avi Trisim, you know? But Greinik, it's like that's the name of the
Yes.
comedian.
By the way, it's the only one in Israel. Greinik.
No Greinik?
Grinik, Gronich, Granik, no Greinik.
Wow.
Oh,
okay, so
nice.
And if you're asking me, it's a mistake in the 50s when my parents
That's why it's so special.
signature on something.
That's our story too. Sponder, it's I'm the only Sponder in Israel. The
really?
people that are Sponder, they are relative of my father.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't have other Sponder?
There is other Sponder name in the States.
Yes,
The
but not
family
in
split
Israel.
somehow after the Holocaust. But in Israel, it's all of them, even Sponder with Shin, with SH, they
Sponder,
are
wow.
they are cousin of my father for
So it makes three of us because Hason it's also the only one.
No, Hason, I tell you what the thing.
No,
Hason,
I'm
yes,
kidding,
of
yes,
course,
yes.
of course. He's cynical. Yeah.
Sarcastical.
The thing is that Hason, it used to be Hassan, you know?
Voila.
Yes, Hassan and my mom, she said we would never be
Muslims.
Yes.
But Hassan, if I'm not mistaken, Hassan in the Jews community is very high level name.
Yes?
Yes, I'm almost sure.
Really? So
I'm sorry that I'm an Ashkenazi and I'm telling you, but Hassan for Jews, it's it's maybe a big socher.
Salesman.
No, somebody that got money, like a rich people.
Yes, I
so
think
we don't. We were very, very, maybe we stole the last name, but we are not. My family was very, very poor. But my grandma, they always got story, that when they come to Israel and they fail, they don't have money, like my family. So they lie about stuff that they have there. We had the palace in Yemen. We are very rich, your grandfather, he was like he used to sell Porsche to the king, and the stuff. They always got horses and stuff.
They're always bragging about stuff with the king,
Yes.
Moroccan family also. And don't look at grandma like this. She was a whore in the in the king. She was the private whore of the king.
Let's say that the king ate her baklawa before your father,
By the way, Sponder, I think I'm not very sure, but Sponder, I think that maybe it's like a butcher, because Spondra,
it's a part of the cow.
It's a part of the cow.
Of her neck.
Yes, there's something that you eat and you say
And
that
it's very tasty.
Yes.
It's a very greasy meat, but in a good way.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think one of
yes.
my grandfather has something to do with butchering, and it's funny because I've been vegetarian for a long time. So
Really? You know that I'm like
it's a closure.
You know that right now I'm closing like a month without the meat.
Oh, really?
Really? And how are you?
Does it you
What?
feel?
And how are you?
I'm feeling good, in the mid on.
I was 10 years vegetarian,
Okay.
and we are from Romania. And for my father, that his son, his only son, became a vegetarian, I'm sure that he was in his bed with my mom,
It was morning.
staring at the ceiling and saying, I prefer my son become homosexual than vegetarian.
Yes.
He was mourning on you. And how you came back from being vegetarian to eat?
9 years, man. It's a long time.
I made a reset in all my life. I changed everything beside my wife.
So maybe
Yes.
if you change your wife, you can stay with everything else. You know what I mean?
Yes, this was the choice. In this time.
But 9 years, she's vegetarian. She was
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't. So
By the way, it's hard.
to be vegetarian, to go back to meat.
No, to have a relationship with someone that is not vegetarian.
Yes, go to a restaurant. No, I don't want to eat this.
I don't want this, and I don't.
No,
want that.
because the potato touch my steak.
Yes.
And
my wife always said in the restaurant, "Listen to me. He's very nice. He's okay. He's not such a bad guy."
But right now you eat meat and everything.
Yes, I eat everything.
Wow, I can't eat meat right now. I don't know what's happening. I feel bad. I feel bad.
You got a point, man. All the vegetarians and the
And I want to eat meat, but I feel bad. Because I eat shawarma and I'm sad and I'm crying. It's
because they got a point. All
it's a
this,
problem. I don't know. I hope that it's gonna
solve.
Yes, something is gonna happen to me.
It's gonna be in the I want to be vegan, but I don't want to be vegan from choice. I want it to be in the law that you are not allowed to eat meat.
That's gonna kill you, man. If you can.
No, I want the government to say, listen, we have another product. It's very healthy. You're not allowed to eat meat anymore. If you eat meat, you're crossing.
You know that
you're doing
really,
a felony.
They're working on it.
Yes, on the meat.
Super meat.
It's very expensive.
Super
yes,
meat.
It's very expensive, but it can be done. It can be done. They succeed. They did it, but it's very expensive.
Like hamburger cost like $1,000. So kill the cow, man. You know?
Yes.
Kill the cow or kill me. I don't know. I don't rather kill one of us.
I know. I went to Nanuchka. You know, Nanuchka right
Yes.
now there's got it's vegan.
Vegan.
And you sit there. I was there, and because I want to eat food. I think I didn't eat food like 3 weeks. You know, I want to. And I said, and then you know what she's doing? It's Gruzini food. She took a lot of stuff, you know, like from the nature, and she put spices of Gruzinim, אחי. So you eat, אחי, adashim, that tastes like you like the devil, you know, it's spicy, and you start to, you know, when you eat something, you start to cry because, you know, it's too hot for you. So you can be, it's good food, אחי, it's very tasty
It's
food.
remind you of your childhood, so you're crying for other reasons too.
Yeah, maybe.
While
Maybe.
you're eating.
No, but just say that you can find stuff to eat, you know,
Yes,
like,
you can, but it's a lot of work.
it's, yes. When like, I tried to do kruvit, I told cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
And I came home and I said, okay, I'm going to put only things, you know, at the oven, and I'm going to eat only, I told you, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like 40 minutes, I'm hungry, you know, I'm
Yes,
just looking.
You,
Yes,
you did a mistake that vegetarians does in the beginning. You think, okay, I'm vegetarian, now I'm gonna eat kruvit.
Yes,
But-
cauliflower.
Yes, but it's not a reasonable food to have to be in a good. It's not a good
To
meal
maintain you.
To maintain you. That's
I like
it.
it.
הביא אותה במmaintain. So even if you have an omelette
Yes.
in your side dish, I don't think that it's very tasty, omelette and kruvit.
Why
but-
not? Achei, it's great.
Yeah, but omelette, you also hurt animal. What did you do?
No.
I'm telling you, I can be vegan. I can be vegan. The thing is, right
It's
now,
too far. It's too far.
you know what's
Yeah,
really
but
funny for me? That my
It's
body
too far, but
changed.
it's ignorance. Because you know cows that walks in the fields,
Yes.
the cows that you eat basically.
Yes.
They living in freedom. The cows that they got milked, they they got like they raped, they've been slaughtered, and they've been in a very bad
People
condition.
always say that it's not good for the cow when they milk there. Maybe it's pleasure for her. Maybe it's like you masturbating. Maybe she's like, oh, yeah, you don't, maybe they're having fun. You don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so. I was a milker, I work in a farm and I milk
Yes.
cows. And I remember it wasn't a keitana, a summer camp for them.
So you have got to, you need to.
You got to do a lot of very bad stuff that
Really?
I very ashamed to say.
Really?
Yeah.
To the cow.
I was a kid, but
And what about goat?
but it's the same thing.
The same thing?
The same thing.
Okay, soya.
Soya also. We raped the soya poles, and we're.
I just say, I don't know. I hope that I'm gonna return back to the from the.
I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna let you 1 more month to suffer.
You are going to come back in question.
Yes, come back in question.
Come back in
to the
question, that's
yes.
nice.
To question to the waiter. Excuse me, what better, the art burger or the regular burger? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
I always say, that the worst thing that happened to me. Sometimes the waiters are very, very annoying. I went to the Moses when I
Yes.
ate meat, and I asked the waiter what kind of burger. It's better.
Veggie burger.
No, I used to eat meat,
Yes.
The art burger or the regular. She said, I'm vegetarian. And I'm like, so why you work here? You know?
Yes, yes.
It's like you're going to a
Very
music
annoying.
store and
Very
you're going to ask
annoying.
the seller, excuse me, how the Shlomo Arti, the new one? He's going to tell you, I'm deaf. I don't hear, So come on, I just say, I hope that, I don't know, life is going to be good. Let's go back to Greinik. We talk about ourselves instead of the guest.
I have questions I have questions that I want to ask Granny.
First of all, I want to talk about...
First of all, I want to say that
Yes.
I enjoyed very much not to talk
About yourself,
about
but
myself.
now you're gonna
Really?
stop that.
Yes.
you're not like I'm a
diva,
guest,
a diva.
I want... No.
I don't know. It was to talk with two of you. It was like I forgot that we are
We're
broadcasting
in
in
a
the
radio
radio.
show.
Yes, that's the thing. That's the new. I think that's the new radio. By the way, it's like podcast. Like
Podcast
podcast. It's like like you have app on
with D.
post. I don't-
Pod or pot?
I don't know.
No,
I think
podcast is much. It's something else.
I think
If you
none
have-
of them. I think
No, wait a minute.
broadcast.
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 We don't know. But first of all, podcast, it's nice. If you have... If
With
you
a
have,
T? With a
if
T?
you have podcast, it's always good. I love, you know.
Like to cast.
Yes, always you have, you know.
Yeah.
If you have like podcast, I think it's like it's a kind of radio show that you can hear whatever you want. You know, you have an app on your iPhone or something. So that's right. Our radio show, it's some kind of podcast. It's like a conversation with somebody. It's not, you know what I mean?
Yes, and I want to ask you first
Okay.
question about radio and
Why
to
not?
be a comedian in the radio. Do both of you feel that you have to deliver jokes all the time, or you can be yourself and to speak and to mumble something that it's okay?
I will tell you. Can I answer first?
Yeah, answer first.
That the thing is with the radio that you can bring things that they don't baked. They're not ready. You know,
It's
you
a
can
good
bring
question.
ideas.
It's a good answer.
Yes, I can bring ideas right now. You know, I can tell you idea about something that happened to me. You know, with my kid, the joke is not ready yet. You know, it's this idea.
But it's okay.
It's okay. On stage, no way. On stage, you've got, if you start something, you start like setup. You've got to have punchline at the end,
Yes.
because if not, they're like, we paid money.
And you think that the audience in home or in the car love it like that?
Yes,
I believe so also.
Let me tell you, in radio, first of all, in radio right now, only one person listens to you at a time. One person in his car. And the thing, when you listen to radio, you want to be a friend of the people that doing the radio show.
Feel part of the
Yes, you don't want people
gang.
that I'm afraid that you're not going to laugh from us. You're going to drive in your car and you're going to be happy. Please be happy. No, I want to be. I want to be with them right now.
Yes.
I think we have the experience that we got. It's not from doing the thing, because Shachar did radio for 5 years. I have a
I had
segment.
radio show for 5 years.
I have segments in few shows, even these days in the new show.
103, he's a new star. He's a new star in 103.
In 103.
I think he killed Dror. He killed Dror.
Dror
You know, he killed Dror Rafael, and right now,
Yeah, but the only problem that he's still alive. And you know, and we have experience from radio. But the other thing that we did, we listened to podcasts from the States. A few stuff that we really like for comedians at podcasting, and we know that it's not got to be like a comedy show. It's like a conversation. We have funny ideas that we bring with us to the
Yes.
show. We know what we're going to talk about in general, but when we have a guest, we never know.
But if we have a guest and he start to talk about being vegetarian, we're going to talk about this. I don't care. If you're going to talk
you want
about...
a punchline about the vegetarians?
we have a lot of... but we don't want to do like... but
I want to do.
please.
I believe in their ideologically.
Yes,
So-
about
Ideologic.
Yes, of being.
But I can't really support them because I got to the demonstration for being vegan, and I was the only one with energy to lift they know I'm eating meat, you know. So,
He's a trader, you know.
he has the power.
you can write on Palcal.
So we don't have to talk about yourself.
No, I want
But it's
to
still-
ask
but
him
it's
about
still-
because he has a new
it's
show.
still important.
He has a new show,
Okay,
and I'm gonna go there Friday.
I have more than one new show.
I know, but I want to talk about the show that I was when I was
Sponder.
I was 14
Yes.
when I went to Katzrin
Yes.
to see Idan and Avi in Yeladim Sorgim. I don't even know.
Kids hint to God.
Kids hint to God. And it was like the best thing that could happen to you when you were a kid, you know, to go
Yes.
to this funny show. And all the kids in my school, and now you guys doing the second show of the
Yes.
same thing, and it's happened this Friday.
And yes, and first of all, good luck.
Thank
And I
you.
want to say something why it was so important, because you brought a new level of comedy.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
New style.
You just raised the bar, because it used to be like, the same jokes, and suddenly you came with Beasley, you came with cucumber, with
Yes.
jokes,
Impersonation
with
of
nonsense,
vegetables.
with
Yes.
nonsense. And I'm as a kid, I used to admire you,
Thank you.
And וחמציצים. And I remember that I used to look at, I say, oh my God, they're genius,
It's-
איש החרגול. איש החרגול, it's so, you
Yes.
know, it's stuff that's stuck in my brain for all my life, you know?
Stuff that you don't even aware, that people sometimes telling me, I told to my friend Kapara al Bora Olam, they're giving you phrases that you said, and sometimes you're not even aware how much you affect people to the long run. Yesterday I was with a friend of mine, I even forgot that you're coming to my show. I just told him like something about the stuff, and he said, "Chitulim," it says something like with that, I mean,
Okay.
for years, it's like 22 years.
There's another, with the years passing by, there's another layers of how they remember us. They are coming us in the street and they telling us jokes that was not mainstream jokes, because we did a lot of, and I really don't remember.
Yes.
And then their face is going down because it was crucial for them, this joke. It was the thing that they purchased friend with this joke, and I really don't remember, because it wasn't a joke that go with us to the mainstream. It wasn't in the CD, you know, the disc that was the best of the
Yes.
of us, and it wasn't in the top rating, but this is all the
For them, it was the
It was
best
all,
thing.
yes, unbelievable.
I remember when we became a hit, a lot of teenager started to hate at us because
Yes,
everybody liked to love us, and they thought that they built us. They thought that they discover us, and I think that it's lovely, it's great,
Yes,
because
yes.
someone is grow with you, and now everybody owns you.
Yes.
Right.
And that's the beauty. That's the thing when you become
Yeah,
like a
they're telling
mainstream.
you, I did
That's the
share.
thing. You know, I I'm talking about myself right now.
What is
Me,
it?
I Shachar Hason Nagid, used to be like, you know, for the people, they know, like the hardcore, you know, that come 4 o'clock in front.
Hardcore comedy.
4 o'clock, you know, I used to close the shows. I used to go 4 o'clock in front of drunk people, you know, and I used to talk
Like the
very
headline
dirty.
of the redneck of the...
Yes, I used the joke with the, you know, tits clapping hands and
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
And right now people coming to my show and they say, do the joke with the tits. I say, I can't, because there's family here, you know?
Yes.
Right now I'm mainstream, you know what I mean?
But you know something? I think that from the art point of view, you are more authentic now, because it's not that you are afraid, it's the really new you.
Yes, and you, first, I'm with you, but you've got to know how to do the balance. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Don't forget, because I'm mainstream right now. And I performed yesterday in Ashdod, you know, all the family. I swear, all the family, you know, grandma, kid,
Yes.
father. And then I went to the club, you know, in Tel
Yes.
Aviv, and I did whatever I want, 2 o'clock.
It's like
It
a gym.
Yes, and
It's like
then
to
I
be
did.
in the gym.
You
know,
work every time in other muscle.
It's
Yeah.
not, it's very important, don't forget, but it's nice, you know, this, he said right now something that, you know, that's my life, you know, that people, you know, that we discover you, and right now you're doing like, you know, you
Yes.
don't remember the titzim, you know what I mean? It's beautiful. Thing.
Like people own you, and also sometimes they're saying, I like your stuff, and I did share on Facebook, and then you feel uncomfortable, like you took something from me, gave you
Yes.
something, and you need to give back. Okay, I don't know, what do you, how can I pay back?
Next
You did
time I'm
share.
going to come, we talk about the audience in Israel, how it's changed. It's another point of view, but it's like a teaser, if you want, that it's the audience is different from the 90s and for the beginning of the millennium. It's something completely different.
I think that you, with all the, I'm telling you, your group, they changed the audience, you know, because it used to be stand-up in Israel. It used to be the crowd used to come and say it was crowd of arsim, you know,
Yeah.
just say that he's got big ears, say that he's got a big nose. Red alai, you know what I mean? And you brought something, you know, the nonsense, the thing that people, and you opened their mind, you know?
We opened
You
their mind,
raised
but
the
it
bar.
was still from the neighborhoods. It was still authentic Israeli.
Yes.
So it was.
But you brought a new arse, you know what I mean?
Yes.
You brought a new arse.
No, the parodia with Meir.
דבר איתך אחורי זה, it's a new arse.
The parody.
It's a arse.
It's a cute arse.
It's a cute arse. It's the arse that you want to love. And
It
it's
was
not-
the arse that I had to be in my neighborhood because I wasn't a real arse.
Yes. So you used to talk like that?
in my mind, it was like, you know, I have a duck. My skin is not thick.
No, we have dark we have thin and thick.
Yes,
Thick.
So my skin.
You don't have a skin of an elephant.
Yes. So, but I was with big lions in my neighborhood. So this was my way to
protect yourself.
Yes, you know, I got a vibe.
Yes.
You see what I mean?
So how you say, דבר איתך אחורי זה?
I will talk with you afterwards. Receive.
You know, I used to do this all my life. דבר איתך אחורי זה. Unbelievable.
So you took the admiring from the audience to the next level. That's what we're gonna. I ask you to do it the next show before we start. That you're gonna play for us. So we're gonna put the song today. But I want to talk about the ההוא מהאלה.
First of all, wait. If you're doing right now, you go at the calendar, and so he was a comedian, and then you went to music because we wanted to do a song. So just tell us about how you move from how you switch.
No, he always was a musician.
Yes,
and
always.
then he gets a comedian.
Yes.
Ah, really?
Listen, my success with Idan as a comedian was like a flat tire in my career.
Really? A musician.
Yes, because it was like something like a storm, and after like 10 years, I shouted, "Stop the city! I want to get down."
Yes.
And I was a pure musician. Nobody knew about it, but I was a pure musician all the time. So, if you're talking about ההוא מהאלה, that it's a song that every sentence is
it's a phrase that somebody
phrase about
someone says,
like someone tells, yes, and so it's as a strong connection to my comedian personality.
That people used to approach you and tell you
yes,
this.
So it's not my pure singer-songwriter personality. But people mix that, and it's okay. It's natural.
Yes,
that's art.
That's art. It's not mine. When
you deliver it, that's it. You're only a tube, a hose.
If I could control it, so I would make it in two groups or more, you know. But the life is not like that.
Right.
ההוא מהאלה, it's for you know. I'm delivering as a comedian that can play and can write and
but
can
if
sing.
you ignore from the funny part of the song, and there's a lot of punchlines there, but you can ignore from them for a second and understand the dude that's singing it, he has a pain. He feels something. It's like he liked the love from the crowd, but then he says, "Guys, you more judge me than you give me love."
Yes, but
and then you see the musician there.
Yes, but in most of the thing I did, there is a pain. Something is.
Every musician has to have a pain.
No, even as a comedian, I think that I'm a very fragile comedian, and I'm not. It's not a compliment to myself. It's as also the bad side, the weak side.
But that's the thing with comedians, that when you see that they're honest and they're fragile, I think that I relate more to this kind of comedian.
Yes, but it's
like
not...
Richard Pryor. You see that he's not perfect. He's like something happening to him. You know, it's like you say every second during the show you said he's gonna commit suicide after the show. You know, and then you say, and that's what I love about comedians.
Yes, but if it's okay, let's hear the song. And
that's what we want to do. We want to
tell you something interesting.
We want to hear the song ההוא מהאלה, the hymn. The this from
maybe the one from the who's
from the doors
from the doors
the one from the doors, you guys. Let's hear it.
השחקן, ההוא מהערוץ, חולה עליו,
תביא פה איזה מערכון, אחד כמוך, לאן כבר יש לו לרוץ? בוא תוציא אותנו קצת מהדיכאון, תגיד, למה לא לוקחים אותך לאיזה מחמזמר? למה אתה לא מנחה שעשועון? כבר שומעים אותך פחות על גלגלי האתר, חבל אתה מוכשר, מה זה שיגעון?
הנה ההוא שעושה קטעים עם ארזנו, שהשתתף גם בסדרה של הכלא, לא, זה ההוא מהאלה.
למה לא לקחת עוד איזה פרסומת?
זה נכון שכולכם משתמשים בסמים?
בטח זה מקובל אצלכם בתקשורת.
תגיד על הופעה כזאת, כמה משלמים לכם?
אתם כותבים או שעובד איתכם מדריך?
ואמא שלי זה זה שמחכה מלפפון.
דוד שלי מרגן, אז אם אתה צריך...
גם בדודה שלי, רכילאית במקומות.
הנה ההוא שעושה קטעים עם ארזנו, שהשתתף גם בסדרה של הכלא, לא, זה ההוא מהאלה. הנה ההוא שעושה קטעים עם ארזנו, שהשתתף גם בסדרה של הכלא, לא, זה ההוא מהאלה.
בטח בכיתה היית הליצן, גם אני מוכשר, אבל אני אין לי קשרים. תגיד, למה שלא תשלבו תקליטן? יש לי ציוד, משהו מהסרטים.
תעזבו אותו, שיגעתם לו את השכל.
בטח כבר נמאס לך מכל העלוקות, אתה צריך להתייחס יפה לכל טמבל. טוב, אני אשחרר אותך, דיברנו ארוכות.
הנה ההוא שעושה קטעים עם ארזנו, שהשתתף גם בסדרה של הכלא, לא, זה ההוא מהאלה. הנה ההוא שעושה קטעים עם ארזנו, שהשתתף גם בסדרה של הכלא, לא, זה ההוא מהאלה.
הוא טוב זה, הוא טוב, אה? איך שראיתי אותו ידעתי שזה הוא. בואנה, יש לו הרבה שחורים באף. למה הוא עבר כאן? אותי אל תשאלו. בטח הוא קבע חזרות עם השותף.
בטח הוא קבע חזרות.
That's funny that we put Hebrew song in English show and we don't even...
No, but we just laughed a lot right now.
It's like to talk about my work. It's okay. I want to feel comfortable about it, man.
I just want to say to our
honestly,
English listeners, if we have abroad, that I promise we're gonna translate this very specific song in the I don't know in a month from now, or we're gonna book something,
yes.
and Avi gonna
No,
play.
you're right. Idan is gonna come.
Idan gonna play for Avi to sing that song, and we're gonna translate online. We'll
Yes,
do it.
it's a good idea.
Tell me that, right, the connection between you to Idan. You just
Yes.
say something before about the flat tire with the career. You just met him at the Platfus thing, at the group?
No,
You know him before Platfus?
we are friends since 88.
The age of 8.
88.
88.
1988.
Oh.
So I know from
From school. You were...
No, we've been in school, but not in the same school. We we met in
You can say Hebrew if you want.
youth talent
Nice.
contest
Nice.
in Haifa.
But you work together as a...
Yes, they connected us because we are very funny together.
Wow, it's awesome. Unbelievable.
So Yoav Tzafir
Yes.
was the director, and he saw the potential between us.
Yes.
And
He did the connection?
he did the connection. Yes, and we became friends.
And you start to
keep
write
in
material
touch.
and stuff?
We start to talk about humor, and were both of us was very we were two losers. So we did a lot of ugly impersonation, and we loved fucked up humor.
Yes.
And then we called it our pub humor because
Pub humor, like you perform in bars?
no, we met in bars.
Yes.
Yes, we didn't. We
You didn't have a show?
We didn't have 18 years old to be in the bar, but no one cares then. And we sit with olives and Coca-Cola and talk about what fun is. And then when Idan lived in Tel Aviv, because he was in military band, I don't know how to say
להקה צבאית?
Yes. And he heard about Domino Gross.
Yes.
We're talking about 91.
Wow.
Yes, and he told me that there's like a club. It was
one of the first clubs, you know. It's
Tzavta.
Amiram Gross.
with cockroaches on the floor.
Yeah, the storage for the magavim.
Yes, and then we met Amiram Gross. He never saw us for a second doing something, and he knew that we are meant to be together.
Really? And he signed you on something or not?
Yes. But
there's the rumor about the sign that he used to give you napkin and you used to sign on napkins.
Amiram Gross is worth to have a special in your show.
Really?
Because,
Let's bring him. He used to work with a lot of artists, you know?
You know, he won't come.
He won't come, that's true. If you know Amiram, you know.
Listen.
And he still doesn't shake hands, right? He never touches
Amiram is a very problematic person, but...
in a good way.
And I'm not talking with him because he don't want to talk with me because he's angry about me. But I really think that he is crazy, but he is the most talented
agent?
Observer on humor that was in Israel and maybe will be in Israel.
You used to write with him?
No, he didn't write a word.
What do you mean observer? He's like...
He can see someone
director
and tell him what's wrong and what good and what he...
But you need to let go.
Yes, he's like a coacher, but not in the...
He's like a boxer coacher for comedians.
He's the greatest. Is greater than Pashanel, and I mean it.
Really?
And I'm in like in a fight with him. And
what do you mean fight? You don't talk to him?
He don't want to talk with me.
But if you see him on the street, shalom?
I would tell him shalom, and he won't tell me shalom.
No way.
But I think that with all the bikoret, the
review,
all the criticize that I have on him, that he's the one. There is no one in all the history, the art
that can sharp comedian. You say
that's nice. That's nice to have someone in your life that can tell you, listen, what you did on stage, it was great, but you gotta do like this. Or
you don't need that. You don't need those.
Yeah, like to clean up your
clean
set.
Up. But I told him, but it's funny. So what if it's funny?
You want to be
not
only fun.
you. So what if the audience laughed?
Wow.
Listen, Amiram Gross is the...
Wow.
If now I heard that they're going to do a TV show on him.
Really?
Yes. I don't think that they can really
express the real
to do it with the right arrow to the target.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it's something very complicated, but I mean it. He is a genius.
Wow!
So you guys met him, and then
and then we started to make imitation of vegetables because this is what we had, and he laughed and he never saw something like that.
And it was a marathon of comedians, and then
so we did like 5 minutes. So we did, and then we had something like
in Tomash and
no, it's pre.
It's before.
It's before.
Platforms.
Tomash was there hanging out. Yes, we didn't really became a group until then. Yes. Not yet. And then we had something like 60 minutes, and he told us someone is celebrating his birthday in the Domino Gross. Come and make 10 minutes of your show. And we go up to the stage, and we having hands like two children. And I'm saying, hello, and there's a silence in the crowd. My name is Chezi. This is my brother Itzik. Silent in the crowd. I'm want to pee on myself. And then I said, and we come to do now imitation of vegetables. And then the crowd is shouting and laughing, and my face was going down because I was surprised. And all the show, my face was with big eyes and my jaw down, and it was very funny. And it
You
was,
couldn't stop it.
Listen, I remember the feeling. I go to Idan salon to sleep on the couch in this night, and I couldn't close my eyes because
You felt the light.
I was looking at the ceiling and knew that I did it.
Yes.
We didn't earn money. No one hired us. But after I didn't earn the shekel, and my parents give me money to come to the bus for Tel Aviv, and all these intelligent people in the crowd
Laughed from you.
cried from laughing. I knew that my life changed.
Wow.
No one told me that I'm going to be a star. No one told me
It
that I'm
starts
going to
from
be...
the inside of your heart.
My inside knew that Idan and me are talking a language.
Wow, it's beautiful, man.
And now I have also my... Goosebumps on my neck.
Yes,
Me too, I have in my head.
Because you feel, and that's beautiful. And then you talk him. You went with Idan and you wrote more materials.
We wrote more materials, and we have four hours of materials.
Really.
And we started to experience before the audience. And after 4 or 5 years, months.
Yes.
Every show in Saturday, there was 70 tickets that bought from
Ahead.
From ahead, and more 70 peoples were waiting outside.
Wow, they used to do sold out, the first sold out.
After 5 months or 6 months.
Wow.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
And there is no Facebook.
It's Savta Stein. You talk about Savta Stein.
No, I'm talking about Domino Gross. Only 70 tickets you could.
But where was it? It was like
It was in Bugashov Ben Yehuda, where the Thailandic restaurant now.
It's
the Thailandic house.
Before Savta.
It's like almost 30 years ago.
Wow, unbelievable.
Yes.
So and then
no Facebook back in the day. No internet.
No, nothing.
Just people talking and they tell each other.
It was 3 years like that. We didn't attempt to TV or nothing. 3 years.
But you earned money from it?
Very little from it. It's like
the rumor about the thing that, I don't want to, never mind name, that they used to took the money from the...
It's very complicated. I don't think that he cheat us on those days. It wasn't about only
There was
money.
a lot of expenses also to produce the whole thing.
It wasn't only about money. It became more,
But it's show business. That's very interesting.
That's it. You remember that I told you that to become the artist you are in those days, that you are showing to families, and you can't do the tits materials. It's a really new you. It's not a lie. So you're going to the bars and makes your tit stuff.
Yes.
To have a balance, but we felt that we are in another level in another
state of mind.
Yes, and we started to work hard, and we wanted to be a bit spoiled, or maybe treatable.
Yes.
Someone will treat us, and it was really it was still too much fringe for us, and we didn't, not only the money, we want that someone will treat us.
Yes.
That will give us.
It wasn't about money. It's about relationship with
Attention.
somebody is going to give.
We wanted the facilities,
Yes.
It's ridiculous that now, when I'm 45 years old, I'm gonna live like I lived in the 20 of my life.
Yes. You need to earn money right now.
Because how you call Burgani in English?
Fancy maybe?
No, not fancy. It's the good middle class.
Yes.
I'm okay with that I'm in a good middle class. I don't feel that from inside.
Yes.
And then we wanted to, we were already got married with my wife, and it was about that I'm still having the flag of the new humor, and I didn't want it anymore. I wanted to go to the new stage, and it was hard with these considerations.
Yes.
And
so you mean that sometime in life, the thing that you do, that you start something, it's something that you should. Sometimes you can shoot your leg. Sometimes you need to find. You just need to grow with your.
Yes, it's okay to improve your
humor. Your
and your terms.
Yes.
Your conditions.
Your conditions, and it was very hard to make it in the old setup.
Yes. So what we're doing right now, the new show, the new ילדים סורגים לאלוהים.
Now we're gonna go to see this Friday.
Yes.
Tzavta.
Tzavta. Okay.
Tzavta.
How does it going? The people that come, the crowd.
Oh, it's great.
Well,
you see,
it's a new material.
It's 26% new material, but all the characters, also new characters, but
also you brought what going on with them today.
Yes,
where they are now.
Our parents now.
Cool.
And Idan is coming to the stage with his first born child that they came from the hospital in few hours, and I have a goose duck. My character, I have a goose duck because I'm seeing the baby of my best friend, and we started talking about our life, the characters. I mean.
Yes,
and this is a very good situation for us as the comedians.
Wow, it's beautiful.
How you felt like I saw Idan a lot of times in comedy clubs trying to do stand-up
alone
by himself. How did it meet you?
See Idan or
to see Idan, or to have you think by yourself to do stand-up alone?
I tried to make stand-up in my musical show, and I'm before a new album. And I tried to make a stand-up between my songs, and it was very organic to the list of the song. So it's another way of thinking from your guys, your style, guys, because it's not the only the things that make you funny. Or the thing you want to talk about them. It's the thing you want to talk about them.
Because it's related to a song.
From the dramatic point of view, and to make it a comedy. It was a very good experience. But now when I'm having the show with Idan, I don't want to do it anymore. I want only to sing and only to be funny.
Nice.
Because it's like, maybe the Israeli audience have a problem with it, because they always asking, wait a second, so who you are now? Who are you now?
You are the funny, or you're
what you are doing, what you are delivering to me now. So
I came to eat a cucumber. Why do I get potato?
Yes, and potato, it's very tasty, but
right.
I want a cucumber.
I came for a cucumber.
So it was a good experience for me to know that when I'm myself, I want to be very straight with my music.
Yes.
And if I'm making comedy, I prefer it with Idan.
Yes.
That's for now.
But I'm learning something here, Shachar, because a lot of people saying, during the stand-up, they're working on their set. They want to be a very successful comedians, and you meet them, and then they're doing something else. So I think if you're doing something else while you're working for your dream, you need always to make sure that the something else not gonna be bigger, and then you're gonna get succeed.
Don't worry about it.
No,
Don't worry about it because this is life.
Yes, if it's happened,
This is your story.
Right.
Listen, I could be very upset about it. Maybe I was very upset about it, but when you are not in your 40s yet.
No, I'm gonna be.
Okay,
In
so
6 years.
listen.
No, he's young. He's a kid. He's 32. 34.
Listen, there's really something in your 40s that you are starting to understand your tfekot.
Your falls.
Your licks.
Yes,
Falls.
but your tfekot is maybe better. I don't know how to translate because it's floods. Yes, it's floods, but you can place them. Your floats. You can you have your.
I always place my floats.
Yes, but it's different because you really know what you can fix and what you can live with.
Yes.
So I think that everybody must do his shit in a good way.
To contain yourself, להכיל את עצמך.
Yes, it's a very. I think that with success, you can argue. You can argue with success.
You can?
You can argue with success, of course.
Explain.
Listen, let's talk about food, okay?
Yes.
People like a shitty food.
Yes.
How you can explain that it's successful?
Can you argue with their success? It's shitty food. It's like falafel. I don't know what people.
Falafel, it's a good.
It's not.
It's a good
We
food
can argue
when it's
about
good.
it when it's good.
It's a good food when it's good, but
I don't
there's
like
another
falafel.
stuff. I don't want someone to sue us. Yes.
Yes. Never mind names.
That you know that it's a shitty. It's not good for your body. It's too salty. I see the teenagers eat some things that have a color of Chayzar, of an alien. No way that it's good. No way I can argue with you if it's good or not.
Right.
Even in art, there are some things that
Never mind the name,
but Mizrahi song.
they're becoming millionaires from shit, and I'm happy for them only for the money, not because they're making shit. I'm happy. I'm mefargen. There's no
word in English.
Giving prop.
Yes, mefargen that
Giving
they're earning this amount of money, but it's not good, and I can explain you why it's not good. So bless them.
Yes.
My eyes not thin about them, but you can argue about success. So what I wanted to say that I can also don't need to argue if I think that what I'm doing is right and good and precious, and it's good for 2,000 people and not have a platin disc.
Yes.
I don't need to argue that it's good. It's
nice.
good.
It's nice. It's
good because there are 2,000 people that think that it's very, very good.
Yes.
So you must do it.
Yes. I'm with you. I'm with you.
You must do it. It's not okay. So I'm not going to make Keisaria in the next 5 years as a musician, but
I have 2,000 people that really like my songs.
And they're gonna come with me to Tmuna, and they come with me to Zappa, and it's okay. So I'm not gonna build apartments for my music, but I'm a professional music.
And gonna build a table from it.
I'm gonna build a table.
Yes, it's good enough.
Then I'm gonna have a table to write new song on it.
It's like bless and cursing sometimes becoming together.
Yes.
And it's okay. I'm blessed. I'm a very good musician. So
You are.
So maybe sometimes it's like a curse, but fuck it. I'm too good to say that it's only a chug. What can I do?
No, he's a good musician.
He is. I love
Itzik, what
him.
do you want to tell us?
We have 6 minutes left.
But we want to hear another song.
So let's hear my choice.
Let's hear what Avi chose for us.
Because this is the only song that I ever sang in English.
It's not what I
Really?
sent you. It's okay.
So it sings something that you sing in your shows?
No, in a special to the Beatles.
Ah.
times I've been alone, and many times I've cried. Anyway, you'll never know the many ways I've tried, but still they lead me back to the long winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't leave me waiting here. Lead me to your but still they lead me back to the long winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't keep me waiting here. Lead me to your door. Yeah, 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 yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. It was awesome song. You guys.
I played the bass in this song.
For sure.
So before we finish the show, just tell us places that you perform if you want, that people will come. We don't have a lot of people. Don't trust this radio show to bring you an audience.
You too, that
If it's two, it's a lot.
Don't be that optimistic, man.
I have your attention in my words. In this Friday, את צוותא תל אביב, ילדים סורגים 2, at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock? Yes?
Yes.
No, the hour is 10, so o'clock? Yes, it's okay. And I have a new show with Us Israelo for children.
No way.
It's called Psanter Azman.
Nice.
And we have our first show is in the Festival Psanter in the 12th of November.
Nice. And what are you going to do? Songs for kids?
A song and it's a show. It's a comedy for kids.
No way. You're doing
Yes.
like
Me and
sketches
Asi.
and stuff?
Yes,
I
yes.
love Asi. You know, he's a friend.
Yes. And
You guys started together somehow.
Yes, I was in Makashur back in the day.
Oh, you
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
And Amos
Yeah.
Tamam.
Yes.
Wait a minute, so tell us, it's a sketches and
It's a sketch. It's about the history. The kid that I'm playing is meeting Da Vinci and...
I like that. History skits.
Yes.
And it's
I like
funny?
that.
It's very... Asi and me, so...
No, but you wrote, you need to write.
We wrote it. We
You
wrote
wrote
it
it?
with Gili Kedara, our friends, and yes, we have 3 players on the stage. And
So right now, if I meet Da Vinci, it's like the
Yeah.
kid is asking Da Vinci questions?
yes, Asi is Da Vinci, and
Nice.
I'm the kid.
Shachar telling you just few words and then he start to interview.
No, it's interesting,
Da Vinci,
because I love people
Thank you
that
very
create
much.
stuff.
Avi Greinik.
Thank
We
you.
love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you
We have
very much.
Jessica Bar tonight. Come
Yes.
over. We have tomorrow Chelsea Hotel in Tzavta Mitcham
Yes.
in Tel Aviv, guys. Thank you so much for
Love
listening
you.
to Walking
Thank you,
Tight
Yohay
and Kapara.
Sponder.
Thank you, Shachar Hason.
Itzik Bitzik.
Itzik Bitzik.
And, don't forget to smile.
Smile.
Bye-bye.
You guys. Bye.